Film watching time on Vikings GamePlan from the TCO studios. Pete Bercich, analyst, Vikings Radio Network. Mike Zimmer is very complimentary of the New York Jets linebackers and their pass coverage. We're going to see that immediately with Darren Lee.
As always, or at least it always seems, there are a lot of great athletes on this Jets defense, and Darren Lee is absolutely one of them. You'll see they have the ability to line up. This is a bare front. And what does a bare front mean? It means you have the guard, the center, and the other guard covered by these three defensive linemen. So you really only need three defensive linemen in the mix, and the rest of it are linebackers. You can see all of the other linebackers spread out, and it's the ability of these guys to either blitz or drop in coverage that usually give opponent offenses a lot of issues. So you'll see the little stunt up front with two guys slanting one way, the three technique looping around. That makes it hard on the Colts offensive line.
Wait a second here. Did you see what Leonard Williams just did to first-round Notre Dame guy, Quentin Nelson?
Yeah, Quentin Nelson, you can see it if you watch it closely, steps on the foot of his center, and he just gets freight trained. That's never good for an offensive lineman. Oh. Absolutely, especially when you see those arms go out. And then you get the interception, so now you got to get up and try to go make a tackle.
Wow.
So this is just a great job, though, of the vision on Lee. Just on the outside, He's watching the quarterback. He sees a receiver leaking across the middle and just jumps up and makes a play. So it's a heck of a catch. So this is just another angle of it. You can see the step up.
Oh, my heavens.
Step up, good pressure up the middle. You know Andrew Luck is not going to scramble. He's going to sit in the pocket. You see the pancake. And then this is just a playmaker making a play. They're letting him be free. He's making a play, able to return the football, turn defense into offense. And now the Jets offense gets to start with a short field.
Darren Lee turning the corner like a running back.
Absolutely, and that's what linebackers love to do. They love to showcase their talents and be able to make plays in space. So opportunities for the Colts. You have Chester Rogers up on the outside in the slot, and you see just a simple route. Now right here, they have 4-on-3. It's kind of what you want to do if you're the New York Jets. They leave the post wide open.
Wow.
You can see right here, this area is completely wide open, and they go after a guy who's pretty well covered. But you're going to see the linebacker, again, reading the quarterback, running, making plays. That's a hustle play right here. You get a nice break up by the corner. The ball's thrown a little bit on the backside of the receiver, but this is where this is all about hustle. Defense running, following the ball, making plays, and then, again, trying to turn defense into offense. And by the way, this is the only time in an NFL game that you only see three colors on the field.
Really?
This is the only time you're going to see green and white and blue and white.
Wow.
These are the only two teams that have two colors.
So what about the Browns?
Just to let you know, no, because they have the brown, the orange, and they also wear white.
Well done.
There you go. So
football historian Pete Bercich.
Exactly. Here you just have a regular switch route up top. Okay. So it means that you got one guy going the out and the guy on top running the post. But this corner on top, you see, he's just outside shade. And he has, look at this. He has the entire middle of the field, wide open. Look at this. This is touchdown territory. This is Stephon Diggs' touchdown territory, and then he overthrows it. So as much as the Jets were opportunistic on the interceptions, when the Colts had the opportunities to take things and make things happen, they failed to do so.
Here, what's interesting about this with the Jets on offense is they are last in the NFL with red zone offense. They got inside the 20 6 times against the Colts. They got one touchdown.
And it makes sense because what you're going to see out of Sam Darnold are a lot of quick throws, slants, flats. He barely even has a chance to reset his feet. You're going to see some type of play pass or some type of option. And then as you get closer to the red zone, these guys aren't going to stand in here. They're not going to stand. There's no reason to protect the end zone. It's already a touchdown. So as you get to the red zone, you start getting more and more of the safeties in the box. And that makes those short underneath passes a lot tougher to make. But this is it. This is Darnold right here. A good decision maker, Paul. Pulls the ball back, fakes the run. He sees this nickel or the safety coming at him, pulls it out, and then just throws the quick out route. Nice efficient play. Receiver's doing a good job. Rally and make the tackle. So you're seeing a 5-6 yard gain, and you're going to see this over and over and over again. He makes good decisions. They're putting the ball in his hands. You have the wide receivers on the outside, Chris Herndon, Jermaine Kearse, good, solid wide receivers. They get out into their routes, but again, you run the fake. You see the underneath coverage step up, so you're just opening up this area. If these guys, it's third and long and they drop back, then he just hands the football off. It's not rocket science what they're trying to do here. And if you watch him, he never really resets his feet. So from this angle, he can't throw the ball deep. He can't step into a throw and throw it deep. So for the underneath coverage guys, they have to know that if you get the RPO, it's going to be some type of short underneath pass.
Yeah.
But he's accurate enough to hit a receiver in stride, and that's the huge part because he's getting what? Yards after catch. There's about 8 yards after catch, and that's where Darnold, I think, is very, very good. He's able to manage this offense. You see a lot of spread. Why is it spread? Why, you see empty or just one back? It's hard for a defense to disguise when you're stretched out.
Yeah.
It's hard for you to fake a blitz one way and go the other way and do those things.
Well, they have one linebacker here, so they put the Colts in dime. Remember, the Vikings are down Mike Hughes.
Right.
So this could be something we see.
Exactly. So Darnold's looking at the field. He sees single high safety. So no, he knows he's getting either lurk or something underneath with a single high safety. So he has an idea of what he wants to do. And again, it's just simple flat and slant right there. That's all he's trying to do. This linebacker, he looks off, goes. He's just a little bit late getting there. But this is where Darnold is good. Now he's stepping into the throw. Watch him. Steps into the throw.
Yeah.
A laser beam hits the guy in stride. He's able to catch and then add yet another 10, 12 yards. So it's not as if he's throwing 30, 40, 50-yard plays a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of underneath things, making good decisions, letting guys run with the football after the catch. Another great example of how the game plan is allowing Darnold to just make simple reads. In this case, they're just looking at the corner, right? They're just looking at the corner, Pierre. They're saying, wherever he goes, don't throw the ball there. So you have a high-low. You have a smash and then a 7 route coming in behind it. Darnold is looking whether or not he's throwing the ball to the short guy or way up on top.
Got it.
So he has to play this deep to short because one of those is equal to about 3 of those.
Yeah.
So he's always going to err on the side of the deep ball, and he just reads it late, and he breaks up late. Good run after catch. You get a couple extra yards. So you're not seeing, Paul, these huge plays, these 60, 70-yard throws. You're seeing just a good, solid underneath. Again, empty formation. It gives Darnold the opportunity to look. Now, in this case, you see 2 deep safeties, all right? And when you have 2 deep safeties, that always leaves this part of the field wide open, all right? And all you have to do is have one of these 2 guys lined up in a stack to beat someone underneath, and you've got something. So these plays happen quickly. He sees it. He sees the color underneath, sets his feet, delivers a throw, again, right on time, right on stride, and here you go, another 10, 15 yards after contact. It's the defense having to play after play after play, hang in there. Now, this is where they can get a little tricky, right? They fake the screen. You got 3 Colts defenders up top, and so if you're not on your game plan, and we don't know who has, because you have right here, you have 2 Colt defenders that think that they have to break up on this short throw.
Yep.
You got the outside guy and the slot guy, and this guy even here, he's not paying attention. And now what ends up happening? You've got 2 wide open receivers, makes the throw, cuts
Rookie
it back
Kane.
in. There you go. Scores the touchdown.
This is with all due respect to the Indianapolis Colts. Okay, they looking to get better in certain areas with their team and stuff. I don't envision the Vikings making offensive or defensive mistakes that we just saw. Do you?
No, I don't. And you also can see that if you tackle quickly, limit yards after catch, you're going to be successful. They might move the chains, but an offense at some point, especially if we get ahead of them by 2 scores, 10, 14 points, they start feeling a sense of urgency that they have to really get deep. That means they're going to have to bring extra people in the backfield to protect. Everything that we've seen here is one back, it's empty, they're letting them make quick throws, they're not in a hurry to get back into a game, they don't have to gamble and throw anything deep. They're just piece by piece by piece. But I'm impressed with Darnold's arm strength when he sets his feet and by his ability to make decisions.